Aaron, what a total nonstop Impact talk for Impact fans. Featured right here on the TNI, the TNI Network. I almost said the TNI Lounge. The TNI Network. This is Trent, along with the birthday boy himself, Jay Bronsky Hefferino. Happy birthday, J-Bone. It is J-Bone's birthday, everybody. Can we all get everybody who's watching live? I want a happy birthday from everybody and throw dollars at this guy like he's a stripper on stage. Just super chat tips, cheer some Twitch bits. I mean, I'm talking let it rip on this guy today. J-Bone, happy birthday. How old are you today?
48 years young.
48. He's not quite 50 yet. So he's still a young man. Still a young man. Jay, what did you do for your birthday today? Let's hear what happened. Leave out the dirty stuff. I just want to hear what you did. Fun stuff.
It is so dirty. Yeah. No,
clean the bathroom.
No, yeah. I was so dirty. I took out the garbage this morning.
So what happened? What'd you do today? What'd you get into?
Justin Miller. Oh my God.
What did he give us? Hold on a second. Hold on. Justin over $10 at you, J-Bone. Just whipped you with $10. He wants you to dance for him.
Thank you. Apparently he wants to dance.
You guys notice I'm dressed like J-Bone. Look, I got the bandana on today. It's
Look at that.
Johnny Swinger bandana. Look at that, huh? All for J-Bone today.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Well, we visited Pop today. That was the big thing for today.
Let's get Senior Bone Senior update. Everybody's curious. What's going on?
Papa Bone was admitted to the hospital recently. He got an infection after a procedure with his kidney, trying to freeze a tumor, and scary 24 hours after that, because he was admitted into the ICU after that. So he spent about 24 hours in the ICU, and everything started to level out with his blood numbers and his infection numbers. They kept him on the antibiotics, but they moved him to a regular room. So he's been in the regular room now for a few days.
Okay.
He's off the antibiotics. That's a plus.
All right.
And they've got him and they got him started doing some PT, trying to get his strength back, because this all really just knocked him hard. And he's on solids. So everything's starting to look up. It's a long road back, but he's getting stronger by the day.
Very good. I guess maybe end of the week he's home. Is that what we're hoping?
Well, I'd like to shoot for that. Maybe sooner, but I don't want to push it. I want to make sure he's really kicked this infection, whatever it was.
All right. Well, that's the hope, everybody, that Senior Bone is back by the end of the week. So keep everybody updated. Keep the TNI fam updated. I know the regulars were very concerned about you over the weekend. They were all reaching out. So definitely thank you guys for supporting Bone. I know him and the wife appreciate it. And so does Papa Bone. I think does Papa Bone know what a legend you are, Jay? Does he know how popular you are?
I told him when I visited him today, because I didn't visit him the day before, because my lovely daughters went to go visit Papa. They visited their grandpa, and they're under a strict protocol, like how many people can visit, and who can and how many. So Tracy and I didn't visit him yesterday, but her daughter and my daughter went together to go visit him. So when I went to go see him today, I told him, catching up with him, I said, Pop, you would not believe the amount of love that I am getting from around the world, from different people across different social medias, sending love and prayers and well wishes and everything. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. And I just want to thank everyone. Whatever you did, if you liked a post, if you commented on a post, if you sent me a private, I had people private messaging me that I've never even talked to before.
Really?
That were sending him love. Yes.
Wow. No kidding, huh?
Yeah.
That's sweet. That's sweet. Real nice. It's a great community you got here, John. You work hard, man.
That's the power of love. That's the power of prayer. That's the power of positivity. Whatever you want to call it. It's amazing. And I'm thankful for it.
The power of love, like Huey Lewis. Huh?
Only better.
Only better. No, listen, that's sweet. People who reached out to Jay, that's very sweet of you guys to do that. So, very nice of everybody to do that, especially people you never talked to. That's interesting when people do that you've never even.
I'll give you an example. One of them was Chef,
the original Chef, one of two of the OGs who started what is now TNI.
Yes.
Chef, you've never talked to Chef before? That was the first time?
We've talked. We've mentioned him briefly on the show before because he does have history. When Kyle's on or something, and we'll crack a joke and it'll be like, "Yes, Chef this, Chef that," and but I've never talked to him.
No kidding, huh? No. I'll tell you what, Chef is a legend. And if you're getting reached out by Chef, it's something. I went down to Florida for the tapings. You would think Chef was part owner of TNA at the time. The way he was like a legend walking through. He should have had his own entrance music at the
jeez.
I'm telling you, man. Chef was like, they're like, "Oh, Chef's here. Wait, get the fuck out of the way." Chef's walking through. Like total G just walked through. Like the Red Sea parted,
Like a G.
Man. I'm glad. Very nice of Chef. Thank you, Chef. Wow. But guys, J-Bone keep you updated. Stay in touch with him on his socials, J-Bone5150. He can let you know how Pop is doing. And I'm sure you'll let everybody know when he's home, right?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I'll be doing another public update within the next day or so, like across all the socials and stuff. Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah. Well, guys, put your good wishes in the chat. Let him know if you want to put some good wishes to Pop. He'll read them over to him. But for now, we're going to switch gears. We're throwback. We have, after this, 3 episodes left. That's the end of it. But this is NWA TNA number 108. Also, Impact number 11, the lead-in for this one. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to briefly go over Impact on Fox Sports Net, which led into this, and then talk about TNA number 108. This is it. This is the final countdown here. This is coming up at the end of it. And
cue the Europe song.
Well, I'll cue this one here. Put music on. We got our fucking rock and roll that does our review of this. So I'll put it down a little bit. I love the feedback that goes on this. It's like wah, 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 wah. Sorry, we're gonna talk that, and then there's really no news. I'm coming off Rebellion. We don't have a Rebellion review. Jay, is there a Rebellion review tomorrow?
We're shooting for tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay. As you guys know, Papa was in the hospital, so there was no Rebellion review this weekend, but Jay is back at it tomorrow, so we'll put it together for everybody.
Yeah, it just as much as I wanted to set it up for the rest of the crew, I don't think the rest of the crew was really feeling like it either. I mean, it was a great show, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It helped pick up my spirits a little bit, but I tell you what, I really couldn't get very excited about it. I watched it and I cheered on the ones who I love, booed the ones I booed, and beyond that was like, I just can't.
Can we all agree though? We all cheered Jet Alexander, right? That's the one. That's the most over kid in professional wrestling today.
Well, there's this guy.
Well, Ace off. I mean, that's given. But little Jet, I'm talking little baby weapon. Baby weapon. Baby weapon stole the show. Like at Rebellion. I mean,
that was amazing.
That was amazing. So, baby weapon. I know it makes Alicia nervous. Alicia gets very nervous when the kids are in the ring, because like her biggest fear, I think, is like traumatizing them mentally. That dad's getting beat up because they don't know it's a work. You know what I mean? And then the other part of it is the kid can get hurt. The kid can get clipped. I know she freaked out when Jade took a spear because, and you see, I don't know how much they've told Jet, but I know it freaks Alicia out that kid could be scarred. Like mom just got cut in half by Moose. So.
Yeah, that is funny. And I saw the cutest clip the next day after Josh Alexander won. The funniest thing. So they're at, this is obviously from like the hotel room the next day.
Yeah.
And you can tell it's like the bed and the dressers in the background, from the hotel. And there's Jet and he's got a book, and he's flipping through the book.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about. And he turns it around and holds up a book of it's a Bible. It's the hotel Bible. You know, it's in the drawer.
Yeah.
And he holds there. There's a picture of Jesus.
Yeah.
And Josh goes, "Who's that?" And baby Jack goes, "Yeah, it's
Jay White."
Jay White.
Josh is like, Jay White. He's like, that's the Lord and Savior.
Yeah, that's our holiness, not the catalyst.
yeah. It was cute. He's a cute kid, man. He's a cute kid.
Oh, man.
I'm hoping, I did talk to Jade about them coming in over the summer because, like, they just rolled down with Josh to an AAW show. I said, you got to bring Jet. You got to bring Jet to see Dad in Chicago because they watch all the AAW shows, too. And I was like, you guys got to come down here for the weekend, one weekend. So I hope I get to meet the legendary Jet and get his autograph, which is probably just like a J in crayon.
There we go.
So that'd be awesome.
Have him do a dive off the balcony. Oh, no, maybe not.
Maybe not that. But there is AAW this Friday, guys. Never Say Die. Eric Young and Mike Bennett appearing, along with Ace Austin. There's your Impact tie-in going on there. So
Friday, and where is that?
That is at 115 Bourbon Street and Fight TV.
Ooh.
Yeah. Eric Young's debut with AAW, and he's been hyping a lot. He wants to become AAW champion, which has been held by other previous Impact Wrestling world champions. Sami Callihan, Pentagon, Josh Alexander have all been Impact and AAW champions.
Make it happen, Troy.
Yeah, listen, who knows? I can't break these things.
You got a little pull there.
There's one I'm forgetting, I think. Maybe I'm forgetting one.
Mike Bennett.
No. Ethan Page was not Impact champ. No, that's it. I think that's it. Swan, no. That's it, I think. Just those three. Those three have been both champion. Well, Sammy's a 3-time AAW champion, so he's got that going for him. But other than that, I think that's all. Yeah. Anyway, if you're in Chicago, come through, guys. It's 115 Bourbon Street, an awesome venue. It's going to be some Impact. Like I said, it's Eric Young's debut. Going to be a lot of fun. So, and we just finalized the show right now before this call. So, or before this show. So we're ready to go. We're fired up. So Jay, if you want to come down, happy birthday. Come on through.
I had planned on doing it, but with everything going on, as much as I'd love to see Bennett and Young, I think I might have to watch this one on Fight.
No worries. Anything changes, you let me know. You got an open door.
Thanks.
You got an open forbidden door to come through. All right, guys, we're gonna talk some throwback here. Listen, just as a reminder, this is 108. It ends at 111. We are ending in 3 weeks on the Asylum years, and they're going out with a bang. They're going out with Jeff Jarrett and Jeff Hardy, which they've built very nicely already, and they got 3 more weeks to build it. So I forgot how well this one was built up.
But I've already seen it like 5 times from that one pay-per-view.
I know they've been showing it. They've been highlighting it a ton on this show. But they're building it. I know. I get they're going for it. They're building it.
It's funny. When they made the date and they said they were going to do it on pay-per-view on that date. I thought that was the first pay-per-view. It's not though.
It's not. It should have been. The first pay-per-view is not till October. Victory Road 04. It's the first pay-per-view.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one. I remember. I'll never forget this because I had bought the weeklies. Dave and I both got a little card in the mail from the cable company hyping up Victory Road 04, like a little mailer. Like, don't forget their debut pay-per-view is coming up. I still got the little card too. I still got that little mailer, but we both got it, and it was like, again, at the time, a big deal because I saw the company start from nothing, and it's like, cool, man, they're getting pay-per-view mail, like sending mail to my fucking house, shit like that. So, it was cool. Another quick heads up: the Hard to Kill 2022 DVD is shipping. I did get my copy right away, so it was pre-order. It's shipping now, so I did get it fast. So if you're a DVD collector, it's moving now.
Any updates on the camera guy gimmick stuff?
Yeah, that the sale is still on. TNA Pod If you go to cameraguyGimmick.bigcartel.com.
I think I could play the video. Want me to play the video?
Play the video. Plug it. Play the video. We got a video.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, check it.
I do like the sports entertainment extreme music. CameraGuyGimmick.bigcartel.com, promo code TNA Pod, and you get 10% off of your order. What's that?
I don't
Who's
know.
this?
It's not coming through.
Sabanite.
Hey, can you tell it's Sabanite?
I can see it. I can see the face. Hey,
he wished me happy birthday.
I saw him on the show tonight. Did you see the zoom in on Sabanite holding up the Saban section sign?
Oh no, I probably saw it, but I didn't like pay that close attention to it.
It was him, man. It was him.
Nice.
Hey, Mark, do me a favor. You're around. Can you plug this on Twitter? Let's see if Sabanite can get in here. Well, at least on the chat, so he can listen in on this, because he was definitely visible on the show today.
There you go. Yeah, that's one thing I didn't hit was the socials.
Yeah, we get the social, but yeah, Mark, if Mark can do that, we can do that. Sorry, let's go ahead and jump into this, guys. But congrats to Josh Alexander, new Impact Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. A great story, good build. It's all in there. Ace Austin too, by the way. He's an X Division champion.
Three-time
champion. That's pretty impressive. In today's era, pretty big deal, honestly. Pretty big deal to be a 3-time X Division champion. I'm gonna say that's pretty cool. I think that shows a lot about what the company wants to do with him and how they see him. Like that. Remember, this is the AJ route. AJ was several-time X Division champion, leading up to some big shit. So
yeah, it feels like it's like, all right, 3-time X Division champ. What's next?
All I know is it's inevitable. That's all I know.
There it is. There it is.
Let's do it. J-Bone, we're going to start, guys, with Impact on Fox Sports Net number 11. It's a lead into number 108. So, Jay, take it away with Fox Sports Net. What happened to lead into this one?
Loaded show. A lot of quick matches like last week. This one was a little better. I know I kind of ripped on last
week was not good. He was upset about last week. He threw the cat last week.
It was a stinker.
It was nuts.
We start out with Jeff Jarrett versus Psicosis. Now, this was not a WCW quality style match.
Okay.
This was Jeff Jarrett basically wiping the floor with Psychosis.
It's cool. Total squash, huh? Like Psychosis squash?
Yeah, I mean, it took a while. It didn't last like 10 seconds or nothing, but still, it was like, oh, damn. I was so excited to see Psychosis come out, and then he just gets like wiped all over the place. It's just ugly. So ugly. Yeah. Jeff Jarrett gets the win, of course. Jimmy Rave is out next, fighting Monty Brown.
Interesting.
Nice to see Jimmy Rave. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Did they ever find the jacket, Jay? Did they ever find it? I know it was buzzing for a long time.
I have not heard anything. He wasn't wearing it here.
Okay, yeah, because
He was just half naked.
Yeah, because I never heard a follow-up. Does anybody in the chat know? Did they find the jacket that his daughter was looking for? Did they any leads? I mean, she was hunting for a while. I know Jade was helping. There was a reward to catch it. I don't know if anybody got it, man. Who knows where those things end up? So the gear, nowadays these guys sell it direct to fans. Like Moose is selling all of his gear from Rebellion, all of it. He's selling down to the socks. You know what I mean? Like he's selling everything.
Jeez.
And he's like, I don't want to remember this night. So I'm like, William Gardner's about to clean the fuck up right now.
Oh my God. There goes the 401k right there.
The robe itself is pretty sweet. I'm shocked he's selling all.
Oh, his gear is incredible from that night. Absolutely incredible. I mean, that is one thing consummately we could always say about Moose is he always looked like a star, champ or no champ.
Yeah,
always.
that's one thing for sure.
I
gotta ask though, is what do you guys think? And I'm getting this in the chat too. These guys sell the gear pretty easily nowadays. It's like, yes, let the gear go. And they put a lot of work getting it. Now, me personally, I'm a nostalgia nut. If I had that, I would keep it to display like my memories, you know. I'd like to keep that stuff. But these guys let it go pretty easily. They give them away, they sell them. Why do you guys think that is? Is it a way just to put it into the world? Is it a way like, yeah, at least my legacy carries on, it's out there, people remember it? But don't they want to give it to their kids or something? You know, I don't know. I'm curious.
Moose is a different kind of cat.
Well, a lot of them do it though, Jay. Like Trey does it. He sells everything. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and a lot of there's those who sell everything. Sometimes it's to make a dime because they know someone's gonna buy it.
At a premium. Yeah.
Someone like Moose, though.
Yeah.
I mean, he likes making money, but I don't think he sells the stuff to make money.
Right.
He does it. I'm going to sound like a Mark saying this. I think he just does it, number one, for the fans. Number two, and he said this in interviews, which was kind of surprising, but I don't think any less of him for saying this. He says he's good at doing this, but I don't think he loves it like other people does.
I think you're right. That's what it is. It's just,
and it's not an insult to the industry either. It's just some people have different passions. You know?
Yeah. He's not like, I guess it's the whole, he's not a mark for it, right?
Right. Like he can go to bed at night and not think about it 24/7. He's just damn good at it.
Which a lot of guys can't do. Like they can't leave without it, you know? Like to them, this is life. And it's tough.
The perfect example that I always put up is like looking at two guys like Kevin Steen and Sami Zayn. Mm-hmm. You look at Kevin and he's 24/7 business, 24/7 inside the ring and outside of the ring. He lays down at night. He's counting sheep jumping over the turnbuckles, you know, stuff like that. Sami Zayn can walk out of work and not talk a lick of business what he just did to anybody until he has to be back to work again.
It's funny that at one time in the business, they crucified the Ultimate Warrior for being a business guy. To him, it was a job. And they're like, well, he didn't fucking love the business. Fuck him. It's like, and now it's like, more people are like, what's a job? You know,
right.
So
it's a business.
Yeah. He was ahead of the game. Dude, Warrior. I mean, and then they all start coming around. They're like, well, he was right. Because he made a lot of fucking money thinking about it like a job instead of being a mark for it, you know?
Yeah.
Mark, thanks for the socials being up. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
But interesting. Yeah. So if you want to buy something off of Moose, he is selling it right now. So anyway, go on, Jay. Get Impact on Fox Sports Net. Then we're going to jump into the review.
There we go. All right. So Monty Brown beats Jimmy Rave. Then we get another promo for the mystery dude.
Oh yeah.
Same thing. It's still playing. I don't know when this guy's. I'm guessing he shows up last show. Maybe. I don't know.
Probably.
Because I don't think he showed up at the pay-per-view, did he?
Oh.
I don't think they didn't plug it that long.
No, there's no way. Because the pay-per-view's not for another month and a half.
Oh, okay.
Or at this point, 2 months.
Yeah. But yeah, same thing, same, oh my God, weird designs. You see the shades, you see the bald head, you see the trench coat, can't tell. Jerrelle Clark and Mikey Batts versus the Naturals.
Interesting, yeah.
Quite the upset here. Jerrelle Clark and Mikey Batts get a win over the Naturals.
Over the tag champs? That's weird.
Yeah.
That's strange.
It is. It is, but oh my God, did the crowd pop?
Of course. Oh, actually, Jay, before I forget, I'm going to send you something. I'm going to send you a photo to your DMs, and I'm going to have you display this.
Oh, okay.
At a certain point of the show, but keep going.
All right.
Yeah. But it's weird. Why would they give them the win though? Like that's weird. They're jobbers.
It had to do because 3 Live Crew did there was like a distraction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like they did some. Yeah, so it wasn't to like put over the other kids. It was because of a rivalry to set up the title match with 3 Live Crew.
Got it.
And the next show that we're going to talk about.
Got it. Okay.
All right, now what is this that you sent me?
Wait for the when we get to 108. I'll send you.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
I
got you. I got you.
I'll have you play that
Gotcha.
108. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I think I know what what you sent me. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Bats and Clark win. Petey Williams versus Amazing Red. This was fun.
That's gonna be good shit. That's good stuff.
Petey Williams wins, and
he's X Division champion at this point, so we can point that out.
Right. He is the newly crowned X Division champion from the last show. He beat what was it, 20 other men or 22?
Ended up being 22.
21, 22, whatever.
I gotta point something out here. At this point in TNA, think about this. They're taping Wednesday for Asylum, and they probably have them travel, I'm sure, that night or the next day to Florida, probably by car because they're already in Nashville. And I think the benefit of them at this point is that they pretty much, like Petey Williams, for example, he's in from Canada, right? Well, it's like, we got him Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday now. So the amount of stuff, like, they get him to Orlando Thursday, well, pre-tapes, photos, you can get all that shit done. If they're like, from somebody who's in the business, having more time with these guys to do the administrative shit, huge plus. And I can only imagine how great it was saying, well, you're coming in Wednesday, do your match. Now we're going to take you to Florida. We got an extra day with you in between there to do all the admin shit, like photos and internet material and bonus clips and all that kind of stuff. And I think that was a big reason why they got this boost around this time too, is that they were able to get more material out of these guys. So a big little something from the business end to point out there.
Nice.
Go ahead,
nice. I just turned the music down a little bit, Mark.
Oh yeah,
so
go ahead.
It's a little distracting. So there we go. All right.
So they got the Amazing Red and Petey. So Petey wins.
Screwing up my screen here. All right. So yeah. So Petey Williams beats the Amazing Red.
Mm-hmm.
Demore. So Russo bans the coach from ringside. In all future matches because he interferes again.
Okay.
Oh man, and just here in West and today just lose their minds over Scott Demore. It's just
great.
It makes me smile. Really
I thought
does.
eventually West and Demore were going to have a match. But Sabanites in here, by the way, so I cannot wait to talk about 108 once we get that real quick.
Sabanites! Thank you for the birthday wishes, brother. Yeah, and so everybody's fuming over that one. Todd Sexton, man, I don't know what kind of meth lab they dragged this kid out of, but Jiminy Christmas.
That's that kid from last week, right?
He had to fight. No, this was someone different.
Oh, it's not. This isn't the meth kid from last week.
No, this is a totally different meth lab. This is that kid had that had like long stringy hair and it's like he didn't even know where the ring was. But he had this kid, Todd Sexton. He at least knew where the ring was, and he had to fight Raven.
I am looking up Todd Sexton. He was trained by Rudy Boy Gonzalez, who also trained and Shawn Michaels. So he was in that class with Bryan Danielson and Spanky. You know, what's his name?
Spanky.
Yeah, he was in that class. So Todd Sexton, man, I'm trying to think who else.
Rough night for Todd Sexton. Raven cleans him up in a minute. Then the lights go out. And you know what happens when the lights go out.
This was I gotta point out, Sabanites pointing out, the 2004 Ted Petty is a classic indie wrestling tournament.
Oh.
If you guys can get your hands on this, it's like a who's who of indie wrestling at the time.
Oh, okay.
It was great. But yeah, check that out.
Does that mean that your favorite CM Punk was in there too?
No.
Oh, sorry.
It'll be too soon before he's anything anyway.
Okay, gotcha.
But my buddy Danny Daniels is in this one. He's in two. Danny won 2003s. One of my best friends, Danny, the owner of AAW. He won the 2003 tournament, and it still goes on today. It had a bit of a break in between, but it still going on to this day. Larry D won it in 2019, for reference.
Larry D.
Yeah.
Nice. See, every time I bring up CM Punk, I know that gets under Mayor's skin. He always has the skunk emojis. So.
All right, what else we got?
Love you, Mayor. All right. Let's see. Yeah. So Raven beat. Okay. So then the lights go out and Sabu attacks Raven.
This feud was great. It really built up nice.
Yeah.
Really built up nice.
Pummels him. So yeah, this feud is not over. Then we get the Jeff Ham Sandwich segment. I can't stand that Jeff Ham Sandwich guy. I just
wait a minute. I gotta just point something out here. The 2004 Ted Petty, Todd. I gotta ask Danny. Danny fought Todd Sexton in the first round of that tournament of the 2004. Now I gotta ask Danny, what happened? Did something happen in the 2000? I don't remember this. I watched it at the time. I was probably there in Highland, Indiana, where this happened. But I don't remember what happened at the 2004. I just got the phone with Danny too. I should ask him. I'll talk to him tomorrow. But save him and tell me. All right, go ahead.
All right, so yeah, Jeff Ham Sandwich. I can't stand that guy. I really can't. Something about him. He's about as bland as a ham sandwich.
He is a ham sandwich.
Alex Shelley and Abyss versus AJ Styles and Jeff Hardy.
Wow, that's a hell of a fucking match to put on free TV.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right, cool.
Orlando loved this one.
Yeah.
AJ Styles and Jeff Hardy wins, of course. Now this just drives a bigger wedge in the whole Alex Shelley baby bear Abyss thing. Oh my god, dude!
Yeah.
I swear, you take it's a new drinking game. Take a shot every time TNA says baby bear during an Alex Shelley match.
Okay, to his credit, that's how you get it. That's how you get something over, right? You just keep beating it into your head on commentary.
God, I wanted to beat myself in the head after hearing baby bear. It's funny. I'm fine with it, but it's just knowing how far Alex Shelley has come, and I look at this first gimmick of Alex Shelley's, and I'm just like, oh, Jiminy Christmas, we got to get through this.
Talking about baby bear is just
that is not an appropriate question.
Answer, I guess. Whatever. All right, shut up, Saban. Go ahead.
Right. So that's the show. AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy beat Alex Shelley, not baby bear, Abyss.
Not an Abyss, not the baby bear. All right. So number 108 from there, guys. Back in Nashville now. This is NWA TNA number 108, August 18th, 2004. Now, I was on my buddy Dave's couch watching this, and school's about to start again. College is right around the corner here. So I'm like, end of summer, dog days. It's the end of summer. So we're just slumming it right here. Just, getting it over with. Bummed that the summer's starting. But we're also excited about, Fox Sports Net being the only show after this. I mean, we're going to miss the Asylum, but we were like, oh, it's fresh. Because our really good friend of ours, was working at Disney World at this time. And he was at ground level of all this starting. So he was feeding us fucking info. So we felt like we were like, oh shit, we're like, we're like the dirt sheet, man. We got all the dirt. Like, who's coming in? Like, we knew about a lot of stuff happening at the time. Because he's like, oh, dude, I'm at Universal, and fucking Barrett Bischoff just walked there, whatever. Like, he would be feeding us all his info. Like, man, I just fucking gave a tour to this guy, and blah blah blah. So like, he was telling us everything. So it was cool around this time. What about you, J-Bone?
Well, let's see, 2004. I can't tell you August 18th, but I can tell you August 13th.
God, it was only a couple days before this.
I can tell you exactly what was going on.
What happened?
It was, let's see, 2004. It's my daughter Morgan's birthday. She was born in 2000.
Oh, she's a little baby here.
Yeah, little Momo.
Little Momo, 4 years old at the time. All right, very nice.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, throwback edition for Lil Momo.
Yes.
All right. Now, the show opens here. This is interesting. The show opens. They pan the crowd. Big shot of a guy holding a sign that says the Saban section. I'm going to guess that was our boy, First Sabanite, right there. Because it looked kind of like him. And it's Saban section. And he's flying around. So, Sabanite, I think that was you holding that sign, man. So,
could be.
That was it. That was it, man. But very cool. And Mark's saying this was 2 days before his birthday. But his last NWA TNA would have been 2 weeks prior to this. He was living in Nebraska at the time. Here's the heat here for the IWA. The Ring of Honor and IWA started having heat around this time because ROH coincidentally booked 2 of the same first-round matches for Glory by Honor the month before, Punk, Aries, Daniels, and Shelley. And if anybody remembers, around this time, a little bit after this, is when Jimmy Jacobs, who was the IWA heavyweight champion, showed up to AAW and threw the IWA title in the trash. That's a classic thing that happened around this time too. So the IWA was getting buried around this time, pretty rough. So that's what's going on. But
there were some significant people that wrestled there too.
Everybody has. They just it's slumming down there. But man, everybody worked down there. Everybody got a break. You just did not get paid much, I guess. That's what it was. But yeah, that's so the Jimmy Jacobs throwing the title and the trash is on YouTube. If you type in AAW IWA, it's on YouTube. The whole clip. Take a look if you want to see the IWA title get smashed in the trash.
Oh boy.
But yeah, Saban, I think that was you, man. I think that's you right away in the first shot of this episode. So I saw that. Raven comes in right away, takes the mic, calls Sabu a coward. You're faking an injury. Tenay over the commentary saying that Sabu got hurt over the weekend in New York City or in a match in New York, hurt his back. So Raven's calling him out, saying you're a coward. You know, you're a loser, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, what about your little boy? What about your buddy? What about your buddy Sanjay? You know, how's he come out? Sanjay comes out. He answers the challenge. They end up having the Hangman's match. What was the name they actually had for it, Jay? They call it a Hangman's match? What do they call it? It was
Hangman Horror 2.
That's right. Hangman Horror 2. And that's where all the clips, all the nooses are set up around the ring. And
the dog collars.
Yeah. I laughed during commentary on this because Mike Tenay talks about how Sabu and Sanjay have similar backgrounds. And number one, they don't. Even in terms of kayfabe, they don't, because they sell Sabu as being Arabian. Sanjay is Indian. But hey, you know how the world is. If you've got brown skin and you're from that side of the world, you're all Indian. Fuck it. Or you're all Arabs.
You got big baggy pants. Hey, don't forget the pants.
You're fucking Aladdin. It's how they look at us. That's it. You're Aladdin. You're just an Arab. That's all. So I laughed at that. But
Ahab the Arab.
They have the Arab, but so they're going around. I mean, pretty standard match. Nothing crazy going on. There's some weird hooded individuals, though, Jay, who are watching the match.
I did write that down. Well, because last week or the week before there was one. Now there's 2.
There's 2 now. But I do love their like real henchman-y kind of like rubbing their hands like we're gonna like they're just like pointing and like mean mugging the camera and shit. I'm like,
one guy. I don't know if this is of any significance, but the one guy had a ton of black tape wrapped around his arm,
probably covering a tattoo. I'm gonna guess.
It could be. It could be.
Probably covering a tattoo. That's what my assumption, at least. Stuff like that usually you're covering a tattoo. A lot of guys do the tape around the wedding ring. That's a big thing a lot of guys do. You know, so there's the tape's used a lot. But pretty standard match. It was so the finish was interesting though. I thought this showed the company was putting a lot into Sanjay.
Yes.
Because they gave him a big spot to do the match. Not only that, but he throws a fireball in Raven's face, and he wins the fucking match.
Yeah. And Raven sold the hell out of that. Like it was like it wasn't in his face, but it was close enough. Raven did great. He put the kid over.
The amazingness of Raven is that he knew, like, hey, I gotta put this kid over, and he put the kid over, man. Like that's a huge at the time. Consider 2004, Sanjay's a nobody, and Raven's putting him over, and that's huge for him. So I think that was really cool of Raven. It's more long-term benefit on that. The match wasn't anything great. It wasn't anything mind-blowing, but the finish meant a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it was violent. I mean, Raven really laid it into him,
Yeah. We go to Mike Tenay, sit down with Jeff Jarrett after this. He's talking about the Hardy match, Roode and Russo falling apart, Monty Brown getting a shot, just covering topics.
Yeah.
And then we go to, I always forget to bring the bell out here.
Oh, guess who's back?
Who's back this gone. Week. He was gone last week. Scott Hudson is back.
Back with a vengeance.
Team Canada, Petey Williams, X Division champion, Bobby Roode, Eric Young, Johnny Devine, and Scott D'Amore. Scott's calling out Vince Russo for trying to stack the cards against Team Canada and saying, I'm going to be at ringside to support my guys. So no matter what you say. Then they play a recap of the gauntlet. Now we get to the X Division title shot. Petey Williams, champion, comes out first. Not a fan of that. Think champion should always come out second. But whatever. Against Chris Sabin. Yeah. Against Chris Sabin. Now, this wasn't their first match ever. They fought prior to this a couple times in TNA, but before that on the Indies. And they've been fighting each other since 2001 or something up until 2019 was the last time they were in the ring together. So, a lot of history between Petey Williams and Chris Sabin. What did I put down for them? I'm trying to see if I had anything special on this other than they show a picture-in-picture of D'Amore watching the match. And then prior to the match, I actually counted it. Prior to the match, they met 18 times. 18 times. And their last one was 2021.
Whoa.
Yes. So prior 18, and then they continued on until 2021.
Wow.
Now,
2021.
Yeah, crazy. They've been fighting each other for a long time. D'Amore at one point comes in to cheat, but Dusty comes to confront him. While the ref is distracted by D'Amore, Bobby Roode takes Sabin out. Jay, the clothesline he took Sabin out with. I thought he murdered him.
Oh my God.
Thought he took his head off. And then Petey hits the Destroyer, gets the win. They tries to hold the Dusty for D'Amore, but then he ends up hitting Petey instead. Real Life Crew, Konnan, and BG come out. They drag D'Amore to the ring for Dusty to handle him, and they're about to face off until Petey drags him out, and they escape through the crowd. Then Russo comes out, tries to calm down Dusty. A lot of Russo, Dusty going on in this show.
Oh, it's building.
It is building.
It's building, and this is actually a show where I would side with Russo more because
me too.
Because Dusty's, so to speak, throwing his weight around in all the wrong ways.
Did you get the feeling like they were trying to feed Dusty like a heel almost because he's like defiant and he's kind of a prick to everybody right now, and I'm like, I don't like you right now. You're being a jerk to everybody, like what's going on with you?
No, they were trying to because usually when he comes out, people love him. And I know that he meant well, but some of it backfired. So that obviously, is gonna rub people the wrong way. Russo comes in like, come on, your stuff's backfiring as we see later on in the show. And it's just, Russo's trying to keep it by the book. And Dusty's like, well, I'm Dusty Rhodes. I can do whatever the hell I want.
Yeah. That's what he's going for. He's going for like, I don't have to listen to you. I'm Dusty Rhodes. Basically, that's the idea.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I did like how I like how they threaded it through the show. To me, when you thread something like that through a show, it keeps you interested in a story. So I like that.
It wasn't too much.
No, I thought it was perfect. I thought it was it's a good story.
It's not like it was every match.
No, it wasn't every match. Unlike Scott Hudson, who's back over here with Michael Shane and Kazarian and Tracy Brooks. My beef right off the bat is why they're smiling. You just lost the belt in a shitty way. If you're champions, why are you even smiling at all? Why are you not flipping out? Why are you not, more upset? They're kind of just joking around. Tracy kind of takes the mic. She's like, I'm not gonna let you manipulate this, Scott Hudson. I'm gonna take that microphone from you, and so she conducts the interview. And they continue to put each other over. They send a threat to Psychosis and La Parka. He refers to him as Psychokinesis and La Pork, which was funny. And they walk off. Big Vito walks into the frame. Again, I'm a big fan of continuous frame. Big Vito walks into the frame, demands David Young, says there's family business to take care of, and we're gonna take care of that. And he goes, I don't know about those two other guys who just left though. They make me kind of nervous. And he walks out. I was like, where the hell did that come from? It was great though. I thought that was fun. A nice little touch from Vito. I gotta say, I'm a big fan of continuous camera because you look at it from a reality standpoint, right? Camera's rolling. Guys are getting interviewed. They walk away. Camera's still on. Well, if I'm a wrestler, I got something to say. There's a live camera right there. I'm gonna go say it on the camera.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna wait for proper stuff. I want to get my word across. So I thought,
hey, put the camera back on me.
That's pretty much what it was, right? He was like, I gotta say, Big Vito looks phenomenal to this day. He hasn't aged a bit, man. Guy looks incredible.
He is.
Probably could jump in the ring tonight if you wanted to. We go right to a match from that. Triple. So it's America's Most Wanted, Storm and Harris versus Triple X.
2.
Daniels and Elix. Match number 2 of the series. Jay, I'm gonna let you talk about this one because I thought it was a little too short for what it is.
It was a little short, but it picked up the stuff from Christopher Daniels at the end. I think made up for it. Because I almost felt like watching this match that AMW were almost coming off kind of heelish.
A little bit. They're frustrated heels at this, or frustrated faces to me.
Right. They're like, we know we're the best. We don't want to have to fight these guys 3 times in a row to prove we're the best. We know we're the best.
Yeah. But they're constantly putting them through these ringers to prove themselves.
Right. What's up with management?
Right. Short match though. I mean, do you have a time on this one? It wasn't even that long.
Let's see.
This one felt like it just kind of flew by. I was like, oh, it's over. And I know they're getting to the third one. That's the idea. They got to get to the number 3, the tiebreaker.
9 minutes.
It's longer than I thought, actually. It felt like maybe 4. It felt half to me.
Yeah, all the matches in this episode were a little more, a little less than 10 minutes. So not too bad. Not too bad.
What do people prefer in the chat? Do you guys prefer long matches? Do you prefer short? Do you prefer, more story, more action? What do you like? I'm curious what people like nowadays. I mean, a lot of nerd culture's into these long matches on TV. Less story, more match time. So I don't know. I'm curious what people think. Right back though, Jay, to Scott with Monty Brown talking about the truth. He also talks about Hardy and Jarrett. He goes on 9/8 on September 8th. Hardy and Jarrett, you're gonna have your match. You're gonna do your thing, but on September 9th, I want my shot confirmed. And you're entering the Serengeti. I mean, classic Monty promo.
Oh, yeah.
Serengeti line. I mean, he's doing his whole thing. Before he hits actually, I can play. Before he hits his signature line, which is, should I cue this up before we start talking about him here? Before he hits this. Period. Ironically, who's also featured, who's getting pounced in that clip, is Dallas, but Kid Kash and Dallas walk up and start talking about how there's politics here working against them. Russo's against us, him and his stooges, Styles, Harrison, Killings, and Hardy. He's like, you need backup, Monty Brown. You can count on Kid Kash and Dallas. And Monty's like, does his whole jerking, twerking head. And just kind of finishes.
Well, I love that he leans like he does with Hudson, like he leans in for he's smelling him. He does that with Kash while Kash is talking. Kash doesn't even acknowledge it. He just keeps going. This was good. It was good.
I didn't get all this at the time in 2004, but I get it now, and it's fucking brilliant. He's the alpha. He's an animal. That's the idea. Yeah. He's smelling his prey. I never knew what the smelling was. Until this year, I didn't know what any of that was.
It's
And I'm like,
it's
oh my God, it makes so much sense.
It's the Serengeti.
I'm like, oh, that's what it is.
Oh, very nice. Okay. All right. Little too much information for me, but that's okay.
Well, that's what it was. All right, what can I say? You know, you wrote, but I didn't get it. I was like, what is he doing? Then I'm like, alpha male, the Serengeti's a fucking killer lion or some shit, you know, on the fucking Serengeti.
Oh yeah.
Damn it. So I thought it was brilliant. Once it kicked in, I got it, you know. Then we go, I think they played a video package after this to kill a little transition time. We go right up again to Scott fucking Hudson. Play the clip of Scott Hudson there, Jay. We got a soundbite of that.
Oh no, because we had Truth and versus Monty Brown.
I had that right after this little outside thing because they played the Truth and Monty Brown video package.
Oh.
Then we go outside again for a quick little thing with
we got this guy again.
Scott Hudson.
Are you talking about Russo Rhodes?
Yeah, he walks up on him.
Oh, I thought that was after. I got it.
Well, there's two of
after.
them.
There is?
There's two. He goes outside twice. Yeah, I got two of them.
Oh, I must have missed one.
Okay, so the first one, he just goes up, and the Russo just shoves him away. It's quick. I'm talking like 10 seconds. He's like,
oh, see, I probably fast forwarded right over it, so I probably missed it.
Yeah, so this was a fast one. He just jumped in. You know, hey, get out of here. We're talking business. You gotta get out of here. So
okay,
he just shoved him away. So it was a quick one.
He's
Gotcha.
fat.
It's nothing to do with it, Scott. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. All right, so then we go to Monty and Truth. All right, Jay, I'm gonna state my business here. No chemistry in this match at all to me. I had zero chemistry on these two.
Truth and Monty Brown. Yeah, not that great. Monty Brown kills him pretty significantly here.
But just they didn't flow. They were clunky. They did not have any chemistry together. Like Monty and Truth can wrestle anybody, it seems. And Monty is the younger of them. But like together, no synergy. I
yeah, it just everyone has an off day, so
yeah, fair enough. You know, everybody's an off day. I'm not gonna dog it. It just didn't do anything. Like for how much they built the match, payoff was very like, it's kind of like a fart in church, as Cornette says. You know,
Proud as a peacock.
No, wrong clip. I meant this.
Pathetic.
I'm gonna see him in a couple days. I'm gonna see him.
Oh man,
you laugh because I did the wrong one.
That was so proud as a peacock for farting in church. I don't know, man.
As always, guys, in the chat, number one, if you are watching this on YouTube, please hit like on the video on YouTube. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and cheers some super stickers. Super chats. If you're on Twitch, bits are always welcome. Don't forget to subscribe on Twitch as well. And I believe there's an Earth Day sale going on PWTs for t-shirts. So go on PWTs.com.
No, that was just on Earth Day.
Oh, just Earth Day? That was one time only?
Just Earth Day, yeah.
Yeah,
this is.
Oh, come on. What? You cut me.
But on Twitch is you can still get 20% off subs.
Hey, nice.
You guys swing?
Nice, very cool. All right. He wasn't on the show today, Swingman.
No coconuts.
No coconuts on this show today. But
I was a little disappointed.
Yeah, hit the like button, guys. Get a like on the video. But as always, if you send a super sticker, if you send bits or whatever, choose a soundbite. Choose a soundbite. And I think Justin and Zach have cheered bits so far, I believe. Anybody else I missed, please go ahead and let me know. You can choose a soundbite. I'll play a soundbite for you. All right. So that was nothing there. I mean, not much chemistry. Kash tried to cheat, threw off the Truth. AJ chases him away, but then Monty hits him with a pounce, and he wins. So that was it. All right. So then we go right from again to fucking Scott. Goddamn Hudson. He is away.
I told you, man. You had to make up for the week before, man.
Jeez, and he is off 1 week, and man, they are just like all over.
We got this guy again.
Unbelievable how much he's like.
And no Shane Douglas.
None. Shane's back in Florida now. So he tries to get word with Russo and Dusty about what's going on. Russo's berating Dusty on his actions, always running in and shit. And he's like, "You're making my job difficult, Dusty. And if you make it difficult, don't make me do something I don't want to do." And Dusty's like, "I'm not." And he's being combative. And he's like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Just don't make me do something I don't want to do." I like the seed planted. It's gonna boil. I like it.
It's getting there, yeah. And Roode's like, "Well, you ain't gonna do nothing to me. In fact, I'm gonna go down to the ring right now and watch this match." And Russo's just like,
he's like, "Oh my god!" She's like, "Just wait."
Next week. Next week.
Well, yeah, who knows what's gonna happen? But yeah, they're boiling.
I don't think those girls were around back then.
I don't think they were born back then. Who knows? Probably not. We go to the NWA World Tag Team title match, the Naturals versus 3 Live Crew. It's Konnan and BG on this one. Standard match, just a very A, B, C, D, like just sequence type of match. Demore interferes, and he hits BG with a hockey stick at one point. Dusty comes out, confronts him on the ramp, punches him, beats him with a hockey stick. Dusty then nails Andy Douglas with the stick. Now, this is where shit fell apart. Okay, Dusty gets the stick from Demore. Okay, he goes up to the ring. Mike Posey, the worst referee of all time,
my god,
is dealing with Chase and I want to say Konnan in the corner.
Yeah,
Andy Douglas whips, Andy Douglas and BG are going at it. BG whips Andy Douglas to the rope. Dusty nails Andy Douglas. Okay. Dusty nails Andy Douglas now at this point. Andy Douglas walks right into a finisher from BG. Okay. But BG goes for the pin, and then Posey calls for a DQ. Now, Posey is not looking at the hit. He never saw it happen. But today it's like Mike Posey was turned around just in time to see Dusty hit him with the stick. Chase Stevens turned him around just in time. So when you watch it back, the replay, you see Posey doesn't see anything. And Chase, like you can see at one point, Chase shoves him and just goes, "Fucking look." And he disqualifies him. He disqualifies the 3 Live Crew.
Yeah.
And he's like, I saw it. But if you watch the replay, he's not even turned around in time.
No, he's looking down in the corner or something.
God.
Yeah.
And he works for AEW. He's on TV.
Yeah.
He's on weekly TV, this guy.
He's much better now. Trust me. Yeah.
On the replay, you see Chase shove him like, "You motherfucker, turn around." Like he's like, and he missed the shot. He doesn't see any of it. Like Posey doesn't, and Tanae's a fucking artist. Mike Tenay is the way
he's the cleanup guy.
Oh man, total cleanup guy. The way he goes into covering it to like fix the problem, so you're not focusing on Posey, is like he's like, "Oh, he turned him around just in time just to catch Dusty hitting him." So the average guy's looking at it like, "Oh, he must have seen him." But if you're looking at Posey, he don't see shit. He doesn't see fucking anything. I hate Mike Posey as a referee. I absolutely hate him. I think he is the worst referee I've ever seen in my entire life. Mike Posey, I hate you as a referee. You screwed up too many finishes.
It's funny, so he's with AEW now, and Rudy Charles is, even though he's not called Rudy, I don't know what the hell they call him, but he's with WWE, and but every time I don't watch a lot of WWE, but every time I do watch it now, and I see Rudy, I just kind of chuckle a little.
So funny.
Yeah, they're all much better. But it's still funny to see where they came from here.
Yeah, here. I was waiting for Saban to say something about it. Most lovable dipshit of all time. I fucking hate you, Mike Posey. Who's the genius who kept saying, "He can do it. He can handle a title match. Yeah, no problem. Put the kid in there." He can't. He can't do shit. He can't fucking like this guy botches more finishes than I've ever seen.
It just shows that he was hanging out with 3 Live Crew before the match.
Hey guys, wish J-Bone a happy birthday if you missed it earlier. It's J-Bone's birthday today. You guys missed that part? It's J-Bone's fucking birthday today. Who did not wish J-Bone a happy birthday? Come on. J-Bone, 38 years old.
It's 38 forever.
38 forever, baby, forever.
I got the body of a 68-year-old, but the mind, 18.
Hey, that's all right.
Oh, baby!
Very nice, J-Bone.
Well, we'll say 21. We don't want to make it creepy.
Yeah, we'll go. We'll go. With that.
That is not an appropriate question.
We'll go with that. All right. Actually, J-Bone, I think you were born here.
Last time I saw you was pre-cell phone era.
There you go. That's a little more fitting for the J-Bone.
There you go.
Oh, goddamn you, Mike Posey. You ruined everything. But all right. Scott fucking Hudson again and again.
Last time, though. Last time.
This is the last one.
We
right?
got this guy again.
Every time it's Scott Hudson. All the time. Scott Hudson. I like Scott Hudson. I don't think he's bad at all. Bill hates Scott Hudson.
No,
like
it's
Scott Hudson.
this was just like this was a lot of Scott. Like I said, they had to make up for the week before, but yeah, it was a lot.
It's a lot of Scott Hudson, guys. It's a lot. I get it. It's a lot.
Well, see, and what's funny is there was no one.
Yeah.
There was no one on the Impact episode leading into this. There was no Douglas, no Hudson, no nothing.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So then you watch this episode and it's like, dear God.
I always want like I get it. As working for an independent, you're down somebody, you're down. Like you are struggling. But you find somebody to fill the slot. You know what I mean? Like you get a rookie. I mean, wrestling is notorious. If for anything, there are millions of hangers on at every show in terms of like prospective wrestlers, crew trying to get a job. So like to me, there's your tryout, kid. If I don't have Hudson or Dale, I'm looking for the first girl. I'm like, here you go, honey. Get out there and let's see what you got. You're interviewer tonight.
I don't know what I'm inspiring here, but this is kind of scary. Millard Harris says, I'm going to do a drive-by.
Drive-through. Eye checkers.
Oh, I missed the word there. Sorry.
A drive-by? He just fucking rolls up on the local checkers and unloads on it? Fuck, man. What are you doing? What are you inspiring?
Man, what a guy, Millard. He just drives up and
just fucking take, hey, it's hey, Wolfface, it's J-Bone's fucking birthday today. Just goes right into it. Shit. Well, I guess that deserves something. That deserves something. I guess if we're gonna talk about J-Bone doing a drive-by, there's something to play in terms of that. So where the hell is it, J-Bone? Is it in here?
It's right. It's right here.
There. Happy birthday. It's typical Monday night. Drive by the fucking checkers. At the end of this, on 111, someone's gonna make the run in and be like, hey, we found you, motherfucker. You guys for 111 weeks just did nothing but give it away now and just fucking let us know where to find you.
Right.
All right, so Hudson's back there with Goldylocks, and as he refers to her harem of contracts. The contract that she calls it. Alex Shelley, D-Ray, Shark Boy, Siaki, and that was it. That was all. They're massaging her, tending to her every need, and she's talking, and Desire walks up. And she's like, "I want Siaki back. I want Sonny back." And I was like, "Get out of here." She goes, "You know what? You can have him back, but you have to buy him back." And she's like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "How about your contract against Sonny's? If you lose, I get your contract too." And she's like, "Who are you gonna find to be your partner or something?" She goes, "I'm like, it's none of your business." And she walks up. Then Abyss walks up, and he's just doing Abyss stuff. And Goldie's like, "Get out of my face! You're disgusting. Clean up my mess." Then Alex Shelley's like, "You might want to get a breath in too." Or an Altoid.
Better get some Altoids, yeah.
Altoids. And he's like, and just fucking, that was it. That was it. Don West, back on Black. Black on Black, I should say. During the pre, like during the loudspeaker session they do. They're plugging the AJ Styles DVD behind them. The fans are all holding. I have that DVD. It's called Phenomenal. The Best of AJ Styles. It was the 5th release. 4th or 5th DVD release, 5th release of the TNA era. It's sitting on my shelf right over there. Still got it. I ordered it at the time.
How many copies you got?
I got one.
Be honest.
I got one.
Just one?
Only thing I got 2 of is ones I got doubled up on, which was the AMW DVD and maybe one more. That's about it. But I got the AJ one. I remember buying it. If you guys don't, a lot of people don't know this, TNA DVDs, they had a distribution deal. They were available at like Best Buy, Circuit City, FYE, or whatever, Sam Goody. Like they were available at record stores, and they had distribution for TNA home video. That's what I'm saying. Like people keep forgetting this shit. Like, oh, AEW, it's like, dude, TNA was doing all this stuff like it back in the day. They had you walked into a store, into a fucking Best Buy, and it was WWE stuff, and there's TNA DVD stacked there too.
Oh yeah,
that's a fact, Jack. And I was such a fucking mark, guys. Let me tell you this is why it hurt me. Where like when TNA when they piss me off at Impact now, when the Office, tries to fuck with things sometimes with the show and all that, I get pissed. I'm like, I'm the guy. I'm the fucking mark. J-Bone, I'm the mark. I would go into the record store, and I'm like, oh, there's the TNA DVDs. They're not prominent enough. So I prominently display them in a store I don't work at. Okay? That's what I would do. I'd move the WWE ones over. Like, let's put some TNA ones up, let's face them and stack them and make them nicely in order. That's what I would do, because I was a mark, bro. I was a mark doing this for this company.
It's like me fixing the action figure section.
Exactly. Yeah. But, this was the little engine that could at the time. They needed that. They needed guys like me to do this stuff. That's what I was doing. I was a fucking mark. And now, it goes from that to hey, guys, we're going to have to ask you to ask certain questions when you have guests on your show. But we're not paying you for it. But you got to ask questions we want you to ask. Fuck you, man.
In my ass.
I'm the guy who was facing the DVDs at a random store. And you're going to tell me what to ask Jake something? You're going to tell me what to ask Kiera Hogan? Give me a break, man.
Well, at least I didn't make you ask this.
Do you got hair on your booty cheeks?
Oh.
Now, that's one we got free reign on, because Willie didn't give a fuck. Willie didn't give a fuck about what we were talking. He said, let's do it, man. Whatever you guys got. I got you. But Mark likes when I snap. Mark, if you join for an After Dark, I'll snap some more. What else we got here? All right, so where are we at? Where do we leave off here?
Main event.
Yes. No, actually, no, I didn't finish this. So this was okay. So Jeb, I need you to cue up those clips I sent you.
Oh.
Now, so as this is going on, David Young and Big Vito start brawling into the ring, down the ramp into the ring. Trinity nails David Young. Black shirt security starts coming out to break this up. And Chris Vaughn, it's like the breakout of the black shirt. He's fighting back on Vito and shit. And I happen to see a face I know in the black shirt security. I see a guy, and I go, wait a minute, I know that guy. That's one of my best friends in the entire world. I see a black shirt security, and go ahead, Jay, play the little clip I sent you. I go, wait a minute.
Sure, you want me to play it, not just like show the picture?
Play the clip.
Just because we get in trouble,
They won't catch it.
They're not going to care about this one.
Not this one. Not
you don't think so?
Hey, do me a favor. Or you put it on mute if you want. But no audio. Maybe they won't catch it.
It's not. I'm not going to play audio.
Yeah, no audio. They won't catch it.
All right.
So I want you guys to
the little share screen of Rooney.
Share screen of Rooney. I want you to catch
no audio.
No audio. Just watch the clip.
It's going to be like a mime doing a
Skull's going to like this. Skull's in here too. He's going to like this. Watch this, Skull.
All right, ready?
Play it. Look at this.
Look at this.
All right, now these guys are coming in, right? All right, now watch right there. The guy who just came in, who's looking around like, where do I help? Where do I help? Okay, not yet. Right there. Pause it right there, J-Bone. Right, go back a little bit. Go back a little bit. Right there.
Guy.
That right there is Mike Petkovich, one of my best friends, who is a co-owner of AAW Pro, where I work. That's him. There he is. And he broke up the fight with there. Look at that's a good shot of him right there.
There you go.
20 years younger than he is today.
He's like, why'd you take a picture of me right next to Chris Vaughn's ace?
Yeah, but that's Mike. He was down there doing some stuff with TNA at the time. Go ahead and unshare the screen of Rooney here. There you go. He was working with TNA doing a couple of things at the time, and he was told, get out there, you're security, and get the fuck out there. So he ran out. That's why he's the last one runs out, if you think about it. He was like, just get out there right now. So he ran out there. So I sent him that clip today, and I said, here you go. I go, here you go, buddy. Your 15 seconds of fame. So that's one of my best friends in the world.
That's beautiful.
Isn't that crazy? 2004, he was down there breaking up fights.
And you said he's who?
He's the co-owner of AEW with Danny.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
Look at this.
You always
He
talk
sure
about
did.
Danny. He's like the other guy, and I never hear about him.
He's kind of the silent one. He's kind of the quieter one, you know. He does he does stuff. He does a lot of stuff. But yeah, he's told me stories. Scully told me a couple stories. I've heard some stuff. I'm sure there's more because he was going down there for a while. So I'll get some more dirt from you guys. I think he was down there when Punk got his ass kicked by Teddy Hart.
Teddy Hart.
I think so. I think he was down there at the time. I can't remember. He told me he knew a bunch of shit though. But that was interesting. That was a fun thing. All right, main event time, J-Bone. Main event. Street fight. AJ Styles, Kid Kash. Kash almost fights with fans at Avengers. Did you see this? Like, he legit was like, they were trying to get the heat off of it on camera, but he was trying to like kick it. There was fans like getting in his face, and he's like,
there's a couple fans that took a tumble.
Oh, did he knock somebody down?
Yeah, there was one point where AJ Styles goes slide. This became like a thing for Styles where he would slide underneath the.
Yeah,
he would slide underneath the guardrail, and then he got up and did he hit Kash with a kick or something, and then when he landed, some 200 plus pound beer drinking slob with like no hair and glasses and 3 teeth got in the way and fell down. It's kind of like me, only different.
I like that. There was another guy, and when they're in the audience, there was that when Kash was like kind of in control. There's a big slob who's like, yeah. And he's like in a white shirt.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, get him, goddamn it, get him, you son of a bitch. And he's like, Kash, get the fuck out of my way. He just tells me.
Cash just shows, because that's right before the table spot. Yeah.
Oh my god. He's like, yeah, gotta get him, goddamn, get Kash, you crazy bastard, you money grubbing son of a bitch. It's like fucking yelling at him. Just get the fuck out of my way.
Yeah, because he saw the camera there, and he was like, "Oh, I'm on TV."
Yeah.
And Kash was like,
"Hey, look here, Mom, I'm on TV." Just shit. He's fucking yelling shit at the fucking camera. Hey,
Mama, put the crack pipe down. I'm on TV.
Courtney with the super sticker. Thank you, Courtney. It's J-Bone's birthday. That's for Jay. Courtney, pick a soundbite that you want us to play. How about that?
There you
Pick
go.
a soundbite that you want us to play. Let's hear a soundbite.
Speaking of people in the crowd, I was going to mention this earlier, and I totally forgot. You're talking about Truth and Monty Brown.
Yeah.
And Monty Brown comes out, and this is like right at the start of the match, and they're right by the ramp, and there's this guy in the background that looks like me with more hair.
Really?
Oh my god! It's
on
hilarious.
the ramp side, like on the ramp side.
Like on the left side of the ramp. And this guy, he grabs the railing, and he does the whole Monty Brown thing where he goes, he like wipes his head on the railing. It does that. It just cracked me up. I'm like, look at this guy in the background.
That's awesome. It was a
like,
nice.
You want to talk about a guy being over, whether you love him or hate him, man. This guy's doing like the head wipe thing on the railing. That's great.
I'm telling you, one of the biggest missed opportunities of TNA is Monty Brown. Monty Brown. That's it. That to me is, you missed out on giving this guy the moon at the time. Like you could have done so much with Monty Brown because he was so different for the time. And to this day, I think he's very different. There's very few that be able to replicate something like this. But Deanna, do we have a Deanna clip?
We do.
Play Deanna. She wants Deanna. She gets Deanna.
All right.
Justin,
Yay.
we owe Justin one too, though. Gotta get that
boy.
Deanna.
Oh,
Got
boy.
it?
Oh yeah, here we go.
There we go. Deanna first. Courtney, go ahead.
Because this is exactly what she's gonna say on Thursday night, no matter win or lose.
I am the f***ing greatest.
That's a good one.
There we go.
I saw some promo she there was like where she just again with the crying voice is hilarious. I can't stop laughing. She's like, you know what's gonna happen? A rebellion. I'm gonna win. And I will still be champ no matter who comes out there. And I'm like, oh my god. Are you okay? Like such a badass, but she has the crying voice. And like I'm not the only one who points this out. Like people talk about this online.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's like a thing. And I love it.
I'll say this. She's gotten much better at her promos.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But hey, thanks to a company like Impact Wrestling that works with her and has her do it, you know? Because like I don't care like what she learned at that other place.
Yeah.
This place has taught her like she's on TV here.
Yeah,
And
no doubt.
You know, and she's learning on the go. And look how she's improved. It's amazing.
100%, dude. She's awesome. She's so good at what she does.
Hell yeah.
And she owns the division. I mean, that's hers.
Oh yeah.
But the match is great. I mean, it's a brawl. What I love about this match, it felt like a fight. It felt like a fight.
It was good, dude. They were everywhere. Yeah, up the bleachers, down the bleachers, into the crowd, in the ring.
The true art of a wrestling match to me is if it looks and feels like a fight. It's so unchoreographed that it feels like a fight. And it's like, even the pin. Look how the pin was. They did a roll through thing, and AJ just drags, he just has the arm of Kash, and he drags him over by his arm and just rolls him for a pin.
Yeah.
I've never seen anybody do that arm, like not even an arm drag. He just pulled him over with his arm and flipped him on his back. And because it just in the struggle of the pin, it's like, by any means necessary, you got to scrap to get that win. It just felt like a fight.
Right.
That's what I loved about how real this is. I mean, they pointed out AJ's 4 years in at this point. Kash was like 12. AJ's wrestling like a fucking veteran, which is why he's greatest in my generation, hands down, greatest of this generation.
Oh,
not mine,
yeah.
but the 2000s era. I think AJ Styles is the most talented wrestler ever.
Oh, of the last 2 decades, he's absolutely top 5. And if he's not on your list, top 5, he should be.
He should be. And then Kash being the veteran, you could tell like you could tell Kash called the match. You saw Kash is literally dictating the match. But that's that veteran, man. Like he's just it's so grounded.
Kash is amazing.
He's so good. The forgotten hero, Kid Kash is so damn good. Immediately when it's over, there's Dallas. Boom, right in there, fucking attacking AJ. I mean, it felt like a fight.
Yeah.
Like he lost, and his boy's in there pounding AJ, right? And then that all goes on. Monty comes in. Truth comes in. Monty's in there. Hardy's in there. Off the air. Plug the show. That's it. Just chaos. Loved it. Loved the last segment. Probably one of my most favorite of the last like 10. It's probably one of the best ones. So good stuff. But that's the end of it. That's the show. That is number 108, guys.
108. 3 more.
That's it, man. 3 more to go. And J-Bo, nice to day one doing this. Very nice, huh, Jay?
Oh,
Look at
yeah.
that. Good episode, though. I liked it. I like this one. This one had me hooked in. And it moved fast. It just flowed. Here we go. Saban night. A little tease for next week. Before anyone watches the next episode, August 25th edition, number 109, make sure to watch The Signs in the Open. We snuck one on the TV that caused chaos in the back. Okay. I can't wait for this now. I'm going to have to sneak ahead on this one.
You have to remember that.
So I'm assuming they couldn't blur it out in time. Now, Saban, do you know if it's been blurred out on the app now? Like, what do they do? Have they done anything with it? If not, I have original burned DVDs too. I can go to if I need to. But I'd be curious because actually they don't censor shit because all the boob shots never got censored out in the early episodes. Like Trinity's top, the stripper, they're all in there. like nobody's watching the Asylum stuff and editing on the app at all. Not like Peacock.
Right. I mean, there's some crude stuff that got,
very little though.
Yeah, it's more. I don't know if it was racist stuff or
anything.
Oh no, it was more towards like if it was like if somebody called somebody a faggot or something like that. They censored that more than anything. Stuff like that, yeah.
I think we just got canceled because J-Bone used it in context.
I didn't call anybody.
And yeah, well, here's the funny thing about it. It was inconsistent. They would bleep it sometimes, but then they wouldn't other times. It would sneak through, and then the swearing would come through sometimes. Other times it wouldn't. Like it was weird. All right, not blurred, not a slur. So I didn't think it was blurred. Okay, we're gonna keep an eye for it on next week's show. Number 109, guys. If you catch it, how about this? Anybody catches it prior, if you're watching along with us, and the people listen on audio usually hear this like a day or two later. If you got Twitter, tweet it to us at We Talk Impact. We'll share it out. Let us know if you do catch it before your watch of 109. And then we'll go. Jay, you're almost at the end of the Asylum, man. This was your first run through of all these. Crazy stuff. And you're coincidentally watching Impact on Fox Sports Net. So that's the cool thing too.
Yeah.
J-Bone's taking in like he's watching it like the TNA fans did in 2004. Like he's watching both shows.
Oh yeah, and that's how that was when I started watching, but it was like after the pay-per-view hit. Then I was really glued in.
Yeah. Okay, this adds to the story here from Sabinite. They knew it, but they knew it was us, and they knew Rick Santel was one of our boys, and they said to him to get it from us. He was heated. It was heated for a minute. I'm dying to know what this is right now.
Oh man!
Wait, Sabinite, right in the beginning, right in the opening segment, because where's my phone? I have usually keep my tablet right here. I can watch. Oh man, we'll throw it on right now and just see it. That's we'll watch it. I'll put it on after the show. I'll check it. I'm dying to see what the hell it is. I can't wait.
Right.
I can't wait. But good stuff, guys. That's number 108. Remember, we're at 3 left: 109, 110, 111. So we'll be finishing here. Just as a reminder, it's Sabinite. You're still down to come on the last episode. Please confirm that right now. That would be, let's see, it's not the second. So May 2nd is going to be number 109. Number 110 is going to be May 9th, and the final episode, number 111, is May 16th. So Sabinite, if you, I'm sorry, yeah, 16th, May 16th. So Sabinite, if you can join us May 16th, we'd love to close it out with you. And I'm going to see if Dave can jump in maybe that week or the following, and then we'll try to get Goldie back on to close her story out too.
There you go.
And the following week after we close it out. So hang out with us and but guys, watch along, man. Watch these shows. If you're not watching Throwback, you're missing this is the best year to watch it. Impact 20, it's 20th year. This is it. Now I just heard they're going to Nashville. All right, Sabinite's in for the 16th. Fuck yes. All right, lock it in, brother.
Nice.
Awesome. This is great though. We actually had someone else hold it to make it seem like it wasn't us, and they told them to flip it the sign over so they could sneak it into TV. That's great. For a while, the companies were screening signs. Like WWE was screening signs. It became too many people to screen. It was nuts. But like during the war, there's some vile shit written on some of these signs, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I heard that Slam is going to be Nashville this year, which is fitting. Which I was hoping they were going to do Nashville, because you gotta go to Nashville. Now the Asylum is torn down, and it was building. Actually, Sabinite, you're in here. I know that it was called a building number 2 or something, because I know that the NWA just ran on the fairgrounds, and I think they called it building number 3. So I think 3 is still up, but 2 was torn down, and that was the Asylum. That was the main one where all the wrestling went on from the 60s and shit. But NWA just ran. So I'm gonna put myself out there. I got a feeling they're gonna run it at the word NWA just ran at building 3 or whatever it's called.
Yeah, as long as there's no dirt floor. Like
yeah. Now for Slam 20, I think I gotta go. I think I might go down there for that one. Just fitting. I gotta partake. Just because I just rewatched them all too. But I watched from day one. So If they do it there, I'll see if I can drag Dave for that one too. I think he's got to come with me. I'll tell you what, I was sad that he wasn't with me at homecoming because I felt he should have been with me. So we'll see what happens. If it is, it is the fairgrounds, I'm going to count it, and we're going to go down there. So
there you go.
Let's see what happens. But yeah, Saban, if you know anything about that, yeah, he's what he said. Yeah, building number 2. I believe that's what it was. It was building 2, and that's been torn down. And then building 3 is where NWA just ran. And that's still up. I'm going to guess it's in there because I think they can fit 1,000. I think. NWA did not have 1,000, but I think they can fit 1,000 in there. That's the one
I don't know how many they had at this last pay-per-view, but man, that place was packed.
I heard the last pay-per-view did 1,800 or 2,200, something like that. I can't remember what I saw. I don't think the final count's in yet either. So ECW used to pack in like 38 for it or some shit. I forgot. Maybe not. I looked it up the other day. But either way, a good crowd at the Rebellion. So they're getting out. The key is touring, man. The key is touring. You got to get out there. And they're touring like a motherfucker. So they're out there a lot now.
They're consistent, man, and they're slowly but surely getting the fans back.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, it's not. Is it astronomical numbers? No, but
No.
I'll tell you what, no one has astronomical numbers anymore.
Think about it. When the biggest company in the world is struggling to get 2 million, and they got the biggest money to do it,
Right.
and they're struggling to get 2 million. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a chug to 2. Nobody's getting astronomical. It's tough for everybody. Tony Khan's selling his mother, at TV, like anything you want. Here's money. And they can't get over 1 million every week. You know what I mean? It's not easy. So Impact doing 150,000, I'm sure they're happy taking it,
Oh, here you go. Zach Bonifer says SummerSlam's in.
Oh, sorry, I took that. Go ahead.
You took
Sorry, I was putting this up again. Happy birthday, J-Bone. That's why I got the bandana on today for J-Bone. Look at that.
Well, thank you. Yeah, but how appropriate. He says SummerSlam's in Nashville too. Yeah, you're gonna go to that one too, Trent? Hey?
Listen, I tell you what, little things I've been seeing about WWE lately. It's not. I mean, maybe I'm biased because Veer, me, and all. But I gotta say, their stuff isn't. It's definitely. There's certain highlights of their show. I haven't watched them in 20 years, with the exception of some here and there clips. Putting TV on. I have not watched a Raw in 20 years, but I can't take away that they're definitely trying some different kind of shit right now. Their production's amazing. I never knew their production became what it is today. Like it's fucking blowing my mind. Some of their shit that I when I happened to catch the Royal Rumble on Peacock in January, I was like flipping through, like what in the fuck? So it's interesting. Yeah. I'm not gonna pay for it. I'm not big enough to pay for WWE right now, but I can't say they're not trying to do some interesting shit right now while they're competing. So we'll see.
I hear you.
But guys, one last time, please wish J-Bone a happy birthday in the chat. Get him a super sticker. Get him a new bandana. I got my swing time bandana for J-Bone. Rocking that here. Jay, pick a sound clip, Jay. What do you want to hear? I'll play it for you.
What do I want to hear?
You want J-Bone's news? It's got your face on it.
Ooh. No, you know what? Play the it's a quick one, but it's funny. It's funny as hell. I love it. Play the Don West Leave the Room one.
Don West. Oh, I like the sexy music playing in the background. That one, because that one is good. All right, we're gonna get Don West Leave the Room for J-Bone. Happy birthday, J-Bone.
If you have small children, please ask them to leave the room right now.
I want to know what episode that's from.
I don't know, but that's hilarious. That's a great cue in for the After Dark.
Yeah, it is. You want to do an After Dark today? You want to pop? If Mark can come on, we'll do an After Dark. How's that?
Yeah, sure. I'll hang out for a little bit.
Mark, if you want to do one, but we'll do it for the Patreons today. But hey, listen, J-Bone, personally, we love you, man. I know you had a rough week with Pops and all, and we're praying for him to be home by the end of the week or so. So.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Hopefully everything goes great. And guys, hey, J-Bone, you got to set up a wish list, Amazon wish list, and all these fans can just send you shit. Like these girls do it online. I swear to God, these wrestlers, man, these girls, they put these wish lists up, and they just get shit sent to them all the time.
Yeah, but
unbelievable.
I'm not as hot as those chicks.
J-Bone, I don't know, man. I've seen the comments.
Did you see what Eric got me?
No, where?
Down in Florida, he got me. You see, there's the last one he got me is Deanna Prazo up here.
Oh, no shit, huh?
This is Santana Garrett.
Is that for your birthday? Is that a birthday present?
Yeah, I got
No
that last
kidding,
week.
huh?
Yeah.
Look at that, man. Eric D.
Yeah.
Hoff. Thank you, Eric. L. Punk Trace, our buddy over there. So very nice. Thank you, Eric, for doing
It's
that.
if you can, I don't know if you can, how closely you can see it, but there's some cake included in the picture.
Look at that. Look at that. I like when he sends me Amber Nova pictures. You know, I'm a big fan of that. Those are nice. Those are nice. Very cool. That's nice of you, Eric. My birthday's in October.
Hardcore country.
Where did that come from? Okay, all right. I don't know. But
He's hardcore.
Let's wrap it up, everybody. Mark is out for After Dark. He's got a long day tomorrow. I feel it sounds like some bullshit to me, but what can you say?
That's okay.
That's all right. But but tomorrow, Rebellion review will be tomorrow. Try to throw a family dinner at you guys and shit too. Will be some shit going on tomorrow. So I might be around. I'll be around for the family dinner if you want to throw one later on after the Rebellion review. I'll probably be around for that, so I can jump on. And you know, I'm feeling saucy. We'll give them an After Dark too. Maybe we'll do that. We'll blitz the patrons tomorrow. We'll do that. So guys, patreon.com/WeTalkImpact. If you want bonus shows, jump on, take a look at the price tiers, but something for everybody on there. So let's wrap it up. J-Bone, it's your birthday. Where can they find you? Where can they wish you happy birthday after we go off the air today?
You can find me over on the Twitter box at JBone5150. That's JAYBONE 5150. You can also find me on that other little podcast called Smash This Podcast. It's on the YouTube, Twitch, and wherever you find your podcast radio. Hey, a podcast audio, excuse me. Kind of like this podcast.
This one right here. Absolutely. Guys, you can get this podcast on all audio platforms: Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Tuner Radio, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon. Rate, review, subscribe, guys. YouTube.com/Total Nonstop Impact. Twitch.tv/Total Nonstop Impact. Patreon.com/WeTalkImpact. ProWrestlingTees.com/Total Nonstop Impact. Spreadshirt.com. Search Total Nonstop Impact. The link is in the description below. Link trees and all the bios. You can pick up some merchandise. I think what I'll do is register a quick domain that's like TNImerch.com. Then all of our merch links can be in one section. So we'll get something like that going on. Let's do that. Guys, outside of that, check out Smash This Podcast. Subscribe to that. But tomorrow, the delayed Rebellion review will be up. Maybe a family dinner for the patrons. And then if I'll do an After Dark. I'm up for it. Whoever wants to join me for the After Dark. Our buddy Adam Impact was moving. He was going to join for the throwback today. He is launching his own podcast called it's Total Nonstop. What is he calling it? I totally slipped my mind.
Total Global Impact.
Total Global Impact. He's launching that soon. He was going to use today's show as a little bit of a launch pad for that, but he'll be on again maybe next week with us. So either way, let's wrap up, guys. Thanks a lot. Listen, have a good week, everybody. TNI UK will be on Wednesday, then the flagship watch along and post show on Thursday. Rebellion Fallout episode.
Oh,
everybody,
I think I heard about a certain tag team that's showing up on Thursday.
Reach for the sky, boy. Let's see. I think that's what we're talking about.
Oh, them boys.
Who remembers when the Briscoes used to come out to "Give Me Back My Bullets" by Leonard Skinner? Huh? Who's an old school fan when they used to come out to that? You remember that? You weren't around then.
I don't know that one.
Dude, they used to come out to "Give Me Back My Bullets" at the Ring of Honor.
Love that song.
It's a good entrance song, right? It's like, imagine it goes dark. It's like, and they fucking come out like, shit, motherfucker. You know, they're fucking down the ring. Go get your shit. You know, they're just fucking slapping hands and all that. And it was awesome. It was a great entrance song. Then the new one wasn't bad either. You know, I like when they came out to the Briscoe, like their standard theme song was pretty good too. When they actually went, it was cool. So love me some Briscoes. Here we go. I knew Saban I wouldn't know. This is my guy right here. I cannot wait till he's on the show in a few weeks. This is my guy. I wonder, one of those people you wonder, man, was I in the same room as him at an indie someday? If he went to the fucking IWA, I was there, man. I went to see Danny. I was a big Danny Mark before. He's like one of my best friends now. You know, it's weird. But all right, guys, have a good week. We're out of here. Thank you for all the support. We love you. And we will see you next week, 109. So watch it. We got 3 episodes of these left. Enjoy the Asylum. They're fucking great. It's what made me fall in love with this company was the Asylum years. I love the Asylum years. I'm pissed that they're not doing shit to celebrate the Asylum years in their 20th year. But that's the beef I got with another tangent. That'll be an After Dark beef. All right.
Well, Josh Alexander did do a certain finisher during the match.
What'd he do?
He did Styles' finisher. He did the Styles Clash to Moose.
Did he really?
He did.
He gave him a Styles Clash?
He gave Moose a Styles, that big mother trucker, a Styles Clash.
Let me put this out there. I want you guys to ponder, chew on it for a couple days. Was the Mickey James trade-off to her to go to the Royal Rumble a little bit of a business for them to say, can you send AJ over on the 20th anniversary to do a Hall of Fame induction? Can you send AJ through? What other reasons he doing a Styles Clash on TV? I'm just putting it out. I'm just conspiracy theorist. What's he doing it for?
Slammiversary.
Oh well, they gave them Mickey for a pay-per-view, right? I mean, why not? I mean, send Styles over. We're all friends now. Basically, all Impact has to do, it has to say, hey, fuck AEW, all right, let's work together. Let's get AJ back over here.
Hey, what if AJ comes in for a match?
I mean, it'd be mind blowing. I don't think they let him risk a match though. He's too valuable to them. Because imagine he gets hurt. That fuck it, and then it shit hits the fan. But coming in for maybe a run-in, another story.
Oh, what if he helps a certain club?
That's what I'm saying. You never know. There's no other reason. I mean, Josh is the type that you're doing a Styles Clash on TV when the guy's still on TV is weird. A little foreshadowing. I don't know. Well, I do know is
I think anything's possible right now. Because if Finn Balor can put out a picture with all of his belts that he's won, plus a big Bullet Club sign in the background, I think Styles can do anything he wants.
Who knows, man? I think so. I think doors are open now, and business is open. But Jay, one more time, happy birthday from all of us. And guys, we are out of here. We'll see you later. Patience, we'll see you tomorrow, guys. Have a good night, everybody. Take care. Be safe. See you.